New tonight, despite initially saying no Americans were hurt, the Pentagon now says there were injuries in last week's Iran missile attack in Iraq. More than a dozen Iranian missiles smashed into the base housing American troops in western Iraq. 11 U.S. troops were injured, each missile packed with 1,000 to 1,600 pounds of explosives, releasing strong shock waves that can cause internal injuries. Troops are expected to return to Iraq when fit for duty. That attack was revenge for the U.S. killing of an Iranian general. Tonight, tension between the two countries at an all-time high. And security experts now warn cyber warfare is a very real possibility. News 4's Carly Gordon is here to explain how this could impact you and your family and what you need to do to stay safe. Carly?
Yeah, Tom, our infrastructure, our utilities, all of it is now accessible online, which means all of it is now vulnerable to cyber attacks. But experts also say there are some very simple things we should all be doing to prevent those attacks, and they're free. The assassination of General Qasem Soleimani has the Iranian government highly agitated, and Iran has a history of cyber attacks.
And there was an attack against a Saudi Arabian oil company where 30,000 computers were destroyed by the Iranians. There was also an attack on a U.S. casino.
Scott Augenbaum is a former FBI agent. He also wrote the book, The Secret to Cybersecurity. He says our businesses and homes are full of soft targets. Things like air conditioners, alarms, cameras, even elevators are now all at risk.
Just think about the panic, the sheer terror that you could cause if all of a sudden you have a major skyscraper and the people are stuck in that elevator and now someone is making threats.
So what can you do? Experts say local companies need more cybersecurity training. People need to be using separate and complex passwords. Patches and two-factor authentication are key. Software needs to be backed up, and businesses need backup plans.
Because an organization cannot survive without access to their information. Almost 90% of what I've dealt with in my career could have been prevented by doing what I consider the basics and the fundamentals.
Now, many of you are hearing me say have complex passwords, and you're like, yeah, Carly, duh. But get this, 25% of the population is using the 20 most common passwords, things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or the word password itself. So they're making it pretty easy on the bad guys. Tracy?
Whoa, that's a lot of folks there, Carly. Thank you very much for that.